Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trials from Zero, where we are currently at Bellguard Gate to start our exploration of, well, everything in Crossbell at the second day of the anniversary festival. So, Crossbell not only have trains but buses too. I'm so jealous of how convenient things are here. If only they built a train station at the bus stops near my house. If they did, I'd be coming to Crossbell whenever I had the chance. I traveled here from Erebonia on foot. If I've come this far, I don't see why I shouldn't walk over to Crossbell City. And again, maybe it would be a bit too dangerous. Apparently the commander's going to just happen to be out for the entirety of the anniversary festival. Before leaving, he told us that all we're going to do is background check tourists, so just follow Warrant Officer Murray's orders. He may have a point, but would it kill him to act like a Crossbell Guardian Force commander every so often? I can't stand that man. In every way except rank, Warrant Officer Murray is in charge of Bellguard Gate. I just want to get a good night's rest. All these tourists coming through here have worked us to death. So, Murray? Randy, everyone, thank you for everything you did today for our quest. If we ever have any trouble again, I'll make sure to submit a request to the SSS. Since we're experiencing a lull in tourists, now is a better time than any to move the car. I can't help but wonder what's under that blue tarp. Oh, I should hurry and move out. I don't want to miss even a second of this year's anniversary festival. My entry inspection is finally over. That long queue was hard to wait in though. Well, off to Crossbell City now. I think the inspection is finally starting to thin out now. There have been a lot more tourists traveling on foot this year. I wonder why. If they took the train, they'd already be in Crossbell by now. Well, they are going to a festival. Maybe they think it's more exciting to change things up, even a means of transportation. Since yesterday, traffic coming through the gate has increased exponentially. Because of that, I'm sure that international spies and the like have managed to slip into Crossbell through the cracks. Is it really okay for us to just brush the whole thing aside as something that can't be helped? Shouldn't we be a little more concerned? No going through here. I swear Stella glows when she works behind the counter. She's angelic. Alright, after I finish eating, I'll have to match her enthusiasm. Quokka? Do we know her? I don't think so. Whenever I go on sightseeing trips, I always have to check out the local cuisine. I wonder what sort of food awaits me in Crossbell. A self-proclaimed food connoisseur like myself can't wait to try everything it has to offer. Whenever I talk about my passion, I can't help but get hungry. Maybe I should order something while I'm here. My husband decided to bring me along to the special party he attends annually. He seems to be up to the brim with confidence, so I'm looking forward to this new experience. I have some business to take care of at Michelin during the festival. Well, it's on the closing date, so I'll take my time saving what I can. Where the heck am I? Well, whatever. While I'm here, I might as well explore. I'm completely lost, but I'm not going to let it get me down. Time to explore! With all the talk of the anniversary festival, I was reminded that the Empire likes to have their army entertain the citizenry occasionally. Parades, public drills, I bet even a tasting party with army Russians would end up being a good time. That stuff is mainly used to build up trust with the people. It sure would be swell if CGF did the same thing. I think Bellguard Gate should take a page out of the Imperial Army's book. The only problem is that Dan Commander, even if the idea was proposed, he struck it down in a flash, calling it meaningless. Ugh, I bet I've burned so many calories today. The soldiers are probably exhausted too, so I'll give them some sweets as a little morale booster. Wow, nice. Wanna toss me a few freebies too while you're at it? Nope, you're not part of the CGF anymore. Or did you forget? If you want something, feel free to place an order though. Cheapskate. What would be a nice treat to put in the soldiers' meals? I heard fruit is good at perking people up, so I think I'll go with that. Whoa, one more step and I fall to the bottom of a canyon. That was freaking nuts. If I slipped, I'd be a goner. Maybe I'll take one more look. Oh, sweet ideas, this is scary. One of my friends, Burrell, is stationed over at Bellguard Gate. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous of him. I'm always nervous that things are going to hit the fan here, and our commander will be nowhere in sight. I wish I was stationed over at Bellguard Gate like my buddy Burrell. Getting assigned to this place was just my rotten luck. Since there aren't many women in the CGF, a few among us tend to draw a lot of attention. Deputy Commander Bales and Sergeant Major Seeker are both extremely beautiful, so it's even more problematic for them. Someday there's going to be a headline that reads, "Interview with a beautiful guardsman of a CGF." On that topic, you know those strange events that happened over in Libel? Captain Schwartz of the Royal Guard garnered quite a lot of attention after all that was resolved. I've only seen her through photographs, but she looks like a distinguished woman. She must have a giraffe. Yeah. Right, photographs. Alright. Along the road, we have this lookout onto the railway. The Transcontinental Railroad. Yep, thing connects Arabonia to Calvert, all while running smack dab through the middle of Crossbell. Damn impressive when you think about it. Freight trains are also used to transport goods in and out of state. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the railroad symbolizes modern-day Crossbell. It's too bad we can't take a picture of a train to give it to Grace. It would have made for something really spectacular. What's up to you? It would seem a train is approaching after all. Wait, seriously? That's swinging, sweet man. Think there's time for that picture-perfect moment, mademoiselle? Get the camera, Ellie. Okay, but I'm not entirely... I wish my hands would stop shaking. There it goes. Ugh, that might have been the first time I've seen a moving train up close and personal like that. How'd it go, Ellie? Decent, maybe? Might have taken the picture before the train was fully within frame, though. I'm sure you did a swell job, mademoiselle. Taking pictures basically boils down to hitting the shutter at the right time, huh? If only capturing a great photo were that simple. You need to pay close attention to your composition to ensure you capture everything in frame. The weather, wind speed and lighting can completely alter the impression a photo gives. Much like now, some pictures can only be taken once. The difference in quality between amateur and professional photography is immediately apparent. I would imagine a simpleton would have difficulty grasping any level of intricacy and nuance, however. Damn, you thought you're implying something? Anyway, I'm sure it all turned out fine. You managed to pull the camera out pretty quickly, so we owe you one. And besides, even if it is a little off, it's been a while since you had to take a difficult shot. I'm sure you're starting to get a feel for it again. Well, it's getting there, I suppose. I won't know how they turned out until they're fully developed. Sounds good, but we should keep our eyes peeled for more scenic locations we can take photos of. Anyway, let's get a move on. Alright, into Crossbell City. Just what I've come to expect from Crossbell's delightful anniversary festival. There's no shortage of photos to take. This festival has filled Crossbell with joy. All of Crossbell should savor the experience. Let's try to put aside social standing during this time. I hope we'll be able to enjoy the festival together this year. And I think those were these two, right? It's too noisy outside. I can't concentrate because of it. Welcome to Kendall's architectural firm. We're open today, so please come in. It's finally here. Our concierge is starting to perform their newest production. I managed to score tickets for the last day of the anniversary festival. That's why I'm avoiding anything and anyone until then. It's a spoiler-free zone, you hear me? I'm not gonna ruin this play for myself. Whoops, I better keep my trap shut. I better not even think about spoiling it. I went to hear the mayor's opening speech yesterday. Mayor McDowell is already pushing past 70, isn't he? He doesn't even seem fazed by his recent accident. Mayor McDowell is every bit extraordinary as I thought he'd be. I wonder when he plans on retiring. Ah, please, try a sample if you would. If you enjoyed it, please buy a loaf. I baked all of the bread today. Come and buy some if you'd like. Crossbell's a huge city, my legs are beat. Dad has the habit of trotting off all over the place on his own. I think I'll take a small break at this cafe. I was wandering around during the festival and managed to stumble upon this bakery. Just get a load of this place. There's scrumptious looking bread as far as the eye can see. Hey Lloyd, we've been working like dogs because of the festival. I'd say we're selling 3 times more than we do on any average day of a year. I was worried McDowell getting hurt would affect business, but I guess you just can't kill the love for bread. I'm even the spirit myself. I whipped up a new kind of bread with an anniversary festival design. Wanna try some? This triple berry? Tiru and I made a promise, and yet she still hasn't come back. What's she doing? I told her to meet me at the bakery. Jeez, don't tell me she forgot about it. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Bennett handling the stall? She usually hates having to entertain any of our patrons. She even forced a perfect customer service smile. You're changing so much that Daddy's getting worried, damn it. She really comes out of her shell these days. Who would have ever thought? My mom really didn't want me going to the festival, so I snuck out. In any case, I'm here to party it up. A a 3-hour bumpy train ride from the Empire. And here we are. We finally made it to Crossbell. Hi, Dad. You promised you'd take me to the festival. Oh, it's when he's dead. He looks pretty exhausted. Just got home from my trip. Let me sleep in for a while, Pansy. Oh, I miss my soft and comfy bed back home. So good. There's nothing quite like festivals. I think I go to Central Square today. But man, what do I have to do to get Chiro to come? I even told her I'd treat her to anything she wanted today, but even that didn't work. There's nothing quite like festivals. I came back home for the first time in a while. The city's too damn noisy. Ah, so annoying. This is why I hate people. Screw it, I'm going to sleep. Katarina waits for you, by the way. Don't you want to go? You promised something. Oh, it's you guys again. Are you guys on patrol during the festival? Sucks to be you. Yeah. Are you on your way out again? Don't cause too much of a ruckus, alright? Well, it isn't Lloyd. You're on duty today, aren't you? Yeah, the detective work is never finished. Oh, hey Uncle Miles, have you started your vacation yet? Yep, I'm planning on going out for a bit of a stroll later. I'd love for Cecile to join us, but she's too busy. I think even a detective like yourself would have trouble navigating this crowd. Make sure you take rest when you need to. Wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. Hi, Auntie Late. Thank you for dinner yesterday. It was absolutely delicious. It was no big deal. Come by again anytime you want. Lloyd's gone and posted himself on the noise household again, has he? What's the big idea, bud? Where's our invitation? I wanted to see Cecile too, man. That's rich coming from you. Weren't you out partying with our co-workers? Have some shame, Randy. I'm planning to check out the festival with your uncle. Keep up the good work, everyone. Honestly, I love even just casual strolling around the festival. After all, it's not every day you get to see the boisterous crowds of a festival. You can't turn a single street corner without finding a food stall. This city is on an entirely different level during the festival. Welcome. That husband of mine leaving all the work to me as usual. No matter, I've got to keep working hard. The festival. Too many customers. I hate this. Welcome. This year marks the 17th anniversary of Crossbell State's founding. That would mean Crossbell was founded when my grandpa was still just a young kid. When you put it into perspective, it's kind of crazy to think about. You never really pay attention to it, but it's easy to forget that we're our own state. When you put it into perspective, it's kind of crazy to think about. Oh, hello. Have you four been making your way around the festivities? Yeah, you could say that. Good to hear. With the brave heroes who stopped Mayor McDowell's assassination on patrol, I'm sure the citizenry will feel safe and secure. Well, when you say it like that, it's a little embarrassing. I have to agree, that's a higher praise than we deserve, Mr. Grimwood. Really? But isn't it the truth? I don't see any reason to be so humble, Lloyd. Anyway, sir, are you planning to go and enjoy the anniversary festival? I'd like to, but unfortunately I have far too much on my plate for the time being. If you know, many enterprises operate out of Crossbell, and they won't rest because of the festival. I still want to find some time to take a look around if possible. It is the anniversary festival after all. But in the meantime, I've got some work to wrap up. If I can manage it, I would like to find some time to take a look around. After all, I'm sure Pete would enjoy the chance to break away and have some fun once in a while. Mr. Grimwood always treats me like I'm a little kid. I mean, why the heck would I be interested in some dumb festival? If Mr. Grimwood wanted to see it, that would be another story, but... I'm studying law under Mr. Grimwood to become a great lawyer like him someday, so there's no time to slack off. But if Mr. Grimwood told me he really wanted to go and see the parade, it would only be right that I accompany my teacher. Totally not interested. Alright. Hurry up, Granny. We gotta get moving. Sheesh, Anwi, you're such a slowpoke. Hurry up and get ready already. There's no rush. The festival isn't going anywhere. Okay, the doors are probably locked up. I haven't forgotten anything, have I? I think I'd take my grandchildren out on a little walk around the neighborhood today. The anniversary festival is a historical event, so we ought to take it in at a modest pace. Oh, hi everyone! I'm getting ready to go out with my family right now. Granny's usually really strict, but she always gives me spending money for the festival. Today's definitely gonna be fun. Ferric isn't here. Sit still for Mom, Colin. I can't dress you if you keep scrumming around, okay? Ice cream for ice cream! I know you want some ice cream, dear. Shall we go and look for a stall then? Yay, let's go! Oh, hello everyone. Are you all working right now? I'm sure it must be difficult, but I hope you continue to keep up the good work. Anyway, we are on our way out to have some fun. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Taking in the festival as a family is definitely the way to do it. Don't mind us. Go out there and enjoy yourselves. That we shall do, my friends. Colin is young, so I think we'll only make a single trip around the city. I can't say I'm surprised that Crossbell's 70th anniversary has managed to attract a record-breaking number of tourists. I figure Colin will get down out easily, so we'll stick to our neighborhood. I hope you continue to keep up the good work, everyone. Home of Representative Campbell? I don't think we ever enter that building. I got to hand it to them. The festival turned out nicely this year. I'm relieved beyond words to know that the mayor is safe. I think I have myself a nice walk around the city in a bit. Lady Ellie, please forgive me, for I've held a wrong impression this whole time. What do you mean? Has something happened? The Special Support Section is a wonderful career choice. I deeply apologize for ever doubting that fact. I now understand that you're an elite group that possesses more authority than the First Division. Your accomplishments tell as much. Please forgive me for maintaining this embarrassing misconception. Laying on the compliments a bit thick there. Oh dear. Joanna seems to be somewhat confused about our job duties. Please continue to put forth your best efforts in your endeavors, my lady. I will continue to cheer you on from the sidelines. It appears that the master has finally regained his strength. Preparing these healthy dishes seems to have helped him make a swift recovery. That I would appreciate if he wouldn't overwork himself. Oh, I'm sure that it's easier said than done concerning his position as mayor. My position as a butler really makes me feel helpless sometimes. Yeah, I had that. I'd like to purchase some gelato, Mother. May I have my allowance? My husband told me I should relax and go look around the festival with our little Sunita. Words like that will win you over a lady's heart with ease. That's why he's my husband. It's hard to reject a tempting offer like that. My husband manages to occasionally spout off a line that perks me right up. I can't help but feel that he's able to read my mind at times. My wife looked like she was about to pass out from boredom, so I told her to check out the festival. All of a sudden her purse was loaded and ready to go. Did she really want to check the festival out that badly? It's pretty lonely without a wife and kid here, but I'll continue to keep working hard for their sakes. Ow. And with Jonah we spoke last episode. During the anniversary festival, Mass will be held in the cathedral. If you wish to attend, please make your way inside. Today we're handing out candy to the children, so feel free to have some too if you'd like. The Crossbell Cathedral truly is an extraordinary feat of architecture, don't you think? It's easily 2 or 3 times the size of any chapel in all the parishes I've ever been in. I would even say it's comparable to the high seat in the holy city of Ateria. It was bustling around here yesterday. We had an unprecedented amount of visitors come with their children. Regrettably, we had no way of knowing this. We hadn't baked enough cookies to go around, so some of them went home in tears. My heart nearly broke in two when I saw that, so today I need to churn out these cookies to make sure I have enough by tonight. Yesterday's mass was a lot more crowded than I was expecting. Most of the folks attending stopped by the cemetery afterwards to pay their respects. It's been 70 years since our state was founded. I imagine this year in particular will be quite special for us Crossbellans. Ah, wait. Sheesh, that's the safety hazard if I've ever seen one. There ain't even a fence here. I really doubt anyone would be standing on the edge of a cliff like this in the first place. Look, you can see the bottom of the valley from here. Quite the drop, isn't it? If you stay there for too long, it starts to feel like it's sucking you down into it. Not a very pleasant feeling. This is a cemetery after all. Perhaps someone from the other side is beckoning you to join them. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Theo? Well, putting that aside, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Oh, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? She's really praying fervently. We shouldn't disturb her. Come on, let's go. Anyone else? If I ignore the fact that I somehow ended up in the middle of a bunch of graves, this place really has quite a view. It's hard to beat the feeling you get from looking down at this view from a higher up spot like this. You know, this place might just have the best view in all of Crossbell. I'm incredibly busy with work, but I'm still going to attend Mass during the festival. That's because, well, The countless prayers I've offered to our loving goddess over the years have shaped me to the man I am today. By regularly giving Adios with my praise, I'm hoping to show how much I truly appreciate her. I'm here praying for a safe trip. I'd be devastated if something happened to me now, ruining my big vacation. Adios, give me a hand here, alright? If my entire vacation was ruined because I tripped and hurt myself or something, I don't think I'd ever recover. Maybe one more prayer just to be safe. Mayor McDowell and Speaker Hartman came to pray on the first day of the festival, hoping for its success. They are considered rivals, but for the sake of Crossbell citizenry, I hope they would join hands and work as one. 70 years, huh? When you stop to think about it, Crossbell has seen its fair share of history in its time as a country. Times of war, times of sadness. The state and its people have been through so very much. I'm sure every one of the citizens has their own unique way of commemorating our shared history. That was for me as well. I should try to find some time outside of Mass to celebrate the occasion in my own way. Perhaps I go back to the basics and brush up on some of my old medicine textbooks. Whatever floats your boat, Archbishop. During the festival's opening day yesterday, many came and joined us for Mass. A fair share of them seemed to be mourning the souls lost in the countless conflicts of recent past. As we stand at this state's 70th milestone, I can't help but wonder what the future holds for Crossbell. Memories of the violent conflicts that have wrecked our nation are deeply etched into the hearts of so many Crossbellans. Are you enjoying the anniversary festival? If your schedule allows it, how about staying a little while to pray? Okay, I'm recording. I can't stay for too long. Trader Morgier often comes here to pray, but I'm afraid he relies on the goddess a little bit too much. He claims his financial success comes from his devout prayers, but even I have to wonder if he should attribute every single thing that happens in his life to the goddess the way he does. I may be a priest, but I think it's dangerous for someone to give up their own agency and personal responsibility. The sight never becomes any less impressive, especially so when we are this close up. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You'd be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country. I bet. It gives off such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them. Should we meditate under the waterfall? We can do the ohms and everything. They say meditating under a waterfall while only wearing a loincloth can help you to reach true enlightenment. That sounds a bit dangerous to me. I think I'll pass. I would rather vomit and picture you in a loincloth, thank you very much. Come on, dear Dot, don't be shy. Putting that aside, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Oh, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. So, shall we get going? Okay, and here at the end of the side path here, this building is another photo op. What's with these ruins? They look dilapidated. I think it's the ruins of a temple built during the Middle Ages. Whatever the details are, the CGF doesn't want anyone entering, judging from the barricade. The same as Stargazer Tower. No reason to go trespassing. Still, it's quite a view, isn't it? I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. I think that should do it. Shall we get going? I hear the opening day of Arc-en-Ciel's new show headlines stretched all the way to the administrative district. Leave it to Arc-en-Ciel's star Ilya Pateri to be able to attract that many people. Most of the younger miners have gone to the city because of the anniversary festival. Those guys are always working so hard in the mines, so I'm glad they can let loose. Yesterday the mining crew threw a big party. Sure, they had me busy, but it was too much of a blast to complain. This inn is blessed more than it deserves. LoH got drunk out of his mind. I don't usually do this, but I let him stay in the night, free of charge. Honestly, he may be young, but that's no excuse to act this pathetic. Jeez, every day is as demanding as the last. I don't see the charm in alcohol whatsoever. Maybe because I'm such a lightweight. That's not exactly the sentiment I'd expect from the waiters of a bar. Oh, it's not? Well, it's a good thing I didn't ask, isn't it, sir? Seriously, where is the fun in alcohol? I drank some before purely out of curiosity and I don't remember a thing. What's so great about that? That's the stuff. Drinking alone right around noon is one of the best things life has to offer. This is just iced tea though. I wasn't able to get a wink of sleep thanks to that record coming from upstairs. I can barely think straight. Maybe I'd take the day to recuperate. It appears that this town's miners threw a drinking party lasting long into the night. It did not make my job easy. I was up late trying to get my lady into bed and asleep. Mayor Bixon should be exhausted too. It won't be long before he yields to our demands. I can't help but wonder when I'll be able to go home. I never drink again. Just leave me alone. I haven't been around many mining towns before, but I must say the scenery is pretty spectacular and there's all sorts of odd doodads to take a look at, too. Overall, I'm glad I visited. Still, what could this equipment be used for? I guess laymen like me would have trouble wrapping their hands around all this stuff. In honor of the opening day of the anniversary festival, we had a grand party last night. You should have seen those youngsters in the mining crew dig into that feast. Everyone seemed to enjoy themselves quite a bit, so I'd say it was a success. Many of the younger miners went over to Crossbell City to enjoy the festivities. I'm sure their hard work takes its toll. I do hope they can take the chance to relax and have some fun. It might not seem so intense, but my husband's job is just as demanding as the miners. Between managing excavation and all his mayoral duties, I think the anniversary festival is the perfect time to let him know how much his hard work is appreciated. My dad ended up going to one of the mining crew parties at the bar yesterday. That's pretty unusual for him. Man, I'm so jealous. Why couldn't he have taken me with him? My grandson thought it would be a good idea to go to a drinking party last night, even though he's a lightweight. And sure enough, he wasn't able to drag himself home. I guess I'll walk on over to the bar later and check out the damage. Amy harping on him for being so unsociable must have really gotten under his skin. I'll go see how he's holding up later. Last night was an absolute blast. I got so wasted I can't even remember how many drinks I downed. Since it's the anniversary festival, I don't mind that much of Mac's drinks. But I wish he'd show a little restraint. I just want to make sure he stays in good health. Hey, can I get you something? Don't hold back now. Let's see you splurge. Come on. What is it? You came in because there was something you needed, yeah? Don't hold back now. Let's see you splurge. Come on. I don't think I have the obvious stereo yet, but I want to check that first. It's a bit too much money to just throw around. Daddy was in a bad mood yesterday, but he seems alright now. I bet it's because I helped him around the shop. With my help, Daddy was able to turn his frown upside down. Huh? Is this a mining helmet? Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised given that it's a mining town. I wonder if it'd make a good souvenir. Though, it might be a little on the heavy side. Apparently Gans and Marlo are going to stay in the city during the anniversary festival. They can do whatever, but an old man like myself would rather take it easy in my hometown. If you took a good look at Hoffman today, you would never have guessed that he was completely drunk last night. My husband can be quite the heavyweight if I do say so myself. There's that echo I was looking for. Checking if nobody is here. No. Not surprising. Back to Crossbell. Is the festival going to be incredible? Will Crossbell continue to last as is? Every Crossbeller knows that festivals are the height of entertainment. Hey there, wanna play? What better time to come in and have some fun than the anniversary festival? Welcome to Bellguard Casino. We've prepared some more fabulous prizes for the anniversary festival. I hope you're all up for a challenge. Perfect suit. Iron Clock. I mean, Iron Clock is good defense, but the -5 to speed is brutal. Right, I need to farm token then. Okay. Illipaté was even more stunning than the rumor had claimed. She alone was more than worth the price of admission. Welcome, you found the card table. What say you to a good match as the anniversary festival memory? SN anniversary festival memory. Roulette is a game where you need to be well aware of the flow of things. If you get cocky and the tide turns against you, then you'll suddenly be out of a lot of mana. Self-control is key. People like to take more risks during the anniversary festival. Would you like to join us? We still have some open seats. Good luck, sweetie. Make our wallets 10 times bigger and we'll hit up Michelin for a sweet celebration party afterwards. Leave it to me. Here come the tokens. I knew I could count on the anniversary festival to bless me with good luck on the slots. My head's still throbbing. You probably had too many shots, man. Our mayor's pretty generous. It was kind of him to offer to buy us all drinks during the festival. And thanks to that, LoH is still enjoying his beauty sleep over at that seagull. Yeah, we saw him. Well, either way, I had an awesome time yesterday. Dang, I almost envy LoH. The guy's still completely passed out. I took along with Gans to hang out in the city. We're planning to stay here through the whole anniversary festival. Back again, Randy? You were here living it up just yesterday. Have you come to see me again so soon? Nah, not today. Duty calls, my friend. Seems like the casino's extra busy. You guys gonna be okay with all the crowds pouring in? Oh, we're not strangers to crowds. We can handle the extra foot traffic just fine. No need to worry about me. I'll be sure to contact you if anything does come up though. Ha, glad to hear. I'll swing by later to check up on you, okay? Welcome, it's your favorite pizzeria, Palat Pizza. You know us, you love us, come get a slice. We open a food stall for your convenience, exclusively during the anniversary festival. Looks like a lot of the restaurants are running stalls for festivals. I bet they're making a killing right now. And with how good it all looks, they might just have another customer on their hands. Excuse me, would you mind giving me a bit of space? With so many people around, merely walking takes a grand effort. And now I have to hoof it all the way across the city to attend a party. It's so much harder to get around the town with so many people crowding the streets. Now then, time to uncover what the public thinks about Occurences' new creation. It's about time I ambush Ilya Plateri and Wishamar for a jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring interview. Away we go, Mainz. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that reminds me. When you've taken enough photos for the request, just go on over to the CNS reception desk. You got this in the back. I'm forced to run my butt off in order to keep up. I need a minute or two. Getting dragged around like this has made me painfully aware of how out of shape I am. Where do you want to hang out today? Wasn't that super rich guy throwing a party tonight? Let's party up there! I don't think we can. I'm pretty sure it's a private party. When you start dabbling in high society, you learn there's a certain etiquette to be followed. Here we go again. Ferric's lectures on high society. So what's the plan for today? Want to try our hand at Bellguard Casino? I want to go to some fancy bar or restaurant. Does it make you feel like an adult? As long as I've got my buddies with me, I'm sure this festival is gonna be a big hit. I don't have a curfew for these next few days either, so I'm gonna party all night. Ice cream, get your ice cream! Hey mister, hey yeah you! When you think anniversary festival, your mind immediately jumps to ice cream, right? Then you have to get some. You want to celebrate the festival, right, don't you? I heard that some stall that sells insanely good gelato just opened up in the Harbor District. Taking to the corner of a frozen treat market, huh? Well, bring it on. I got Lady Ilya's autograph! I can't believe this actually happened. She was right in front of me. Oh crap, I was so starstruck and excited that I couldn't say a word. This autograph by Lady Ilya is now a family heirloom. It shall be passed down to my child, my grandchild, my great-grandchild, and so on. Archon held an autograph session to celebrate the premiere of their newest production yesterday. As their biggest fans, you better believe we hold our butts into line for those. We didn't get to see the performance though. Welcome everyone. We appreciate you coming. Thank you for your assistance with the previous performance. Allow me to express my utmost gratitude once again. It's all part of the job, sir. It sounds like I'm in the middle of performance. I'm glad the show has been so well received day after day. Of course, it's all thanks to the SSS. Ah, that reminds me. We're taking a day off from performing tomorrow. We'll all be here anyway, so feel free to stop by for a visit if you like. Thank you. We'll make a point to visit you. Our hotel has been massively popular ever since the festival began. If I'm not mistaken, the entertainment district has built up quite the reputation among tourists. During the anniversary festival, even our deluxe suites are completely filled. They're typically not the kind of rooms that get booked out, but I suppose that's what happens during the special events like the anniversary festival. Thankfully, I finished making all the beds on this floor. People these days have been leaving tips under their pillows. I suppose it's a popular fad? Not that I'm complaining. Pardon me, that was unbecoming of me to say in front of a guest. Thank 8 years I was able to reserve a room at such an elegant hotel. If I'm being honest, I wasn't looking forward to staying at that dingy old inn over on East Street. My father keeps rambling on and on about how amazing Arc-en-Ciel is. I mean, it's just a play, right? I can't imagine it's going to be a life-changing experience he makes it out to be. I planned our trip here mainly to see Arc-en-Ciel perform, but it's nice that we can also catch the anniversary festival while we're here. It's been 3 long years since I last watched Arc-en-Ciel perform. Now that they've announced a new production, I brought my daughter to watch it with me. There's nothing better than watching Arc-en-Ciel perform. I'd like my daughter to experience the same exhilaration I did when I first saw them. Did you forget something, sir? Oh, excuse me, sir. I mistook you for one of our guests. We've had many people checking in and out since yesterday, but that's no excuse. It seems I still have a ways to go. Oh, the city has more than exceeded my expectations so far. Though I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that Zamuria's epicenter of trade would have so much glitz and glamour. The long journey from my family was definitely worth it. Well then, should we take our time to explore the city bit by bit? Our anniversary coincides with a famous Crossbell Anniversary Festival. All the excitement and celebration we have will make our special day over more special. The anniversary festival's finally here, so sure gets your heart pumping with excitement, doesn't it? Even a simple barker like myself can't help but get a little giddy. So what about you, my man? Looking to have some fun? Well, sir, I can tell you for a fact you'd be pretty dang popular with my girls. Come on in, you know you wanna, and I guarantee it'll make for a fine story to tell all your pals back home. You think so? Well, I mean, I have a family and so, don't be shy, step right inside, sir. I guarantee you'll have a fine story to tell all your pals back home. Welcome to Garant. We're open all day during the anniversary festival. Can't say I'm happy about it. We're always open through the night, so I never have much in the way of free time. And now it's down to none, lucky me. This is one fine drink. The bartender could be friendlier, but I do enjoy the atmosphere of this place. 3 cheers for the anniversary festival. There's so many customers. I'm on fire today, it's time to set a daily record. The other girls and I are engaged in a competition over total sales. I'm determined to come out on top by the end of the festival. Gotta love how lively it gets during the festival. Kinda blows that I gotta stand guard here and stop over dump us tourists from wandering into the area. You bastards again? I don't know if you got balls or if you're just plain stupid showing your faces here. If you don't get any business with us, then get the hell out. The boss don't get any time to spare for the likes of you. Alright. I was invited to quite the happenings array tonight. I'll have to go through my wardrobe to get all dressed up for it. I get the feeling Imelda has even more connection than lets on. Well, she's practically a Crossbell celebrity, so I can't say it would come as much of a surprise. Celebrity, huh? All I see in that old biddy is a ruthless real estate tycoon. Good morning everyone, welcome to my lovely little sweet stall. 2 men and 2 girls, are you in the middle of a double date? I'm so jealous. Theo is a miner? The city is full of one-of-a-kind shops. I'm having a hard time choosing which one to go next to. Crossbell State, the biggest melting pot in all of the Maria. Perhaps this will be where I meet that fateful dish that makes my taste buds go wild. Well, let's get to eating. Yesterday, Mayor McDowell stood tall on the opening ceremony stage and gave his address, but I hear there was an assassination attempt made by his secretary. Fortunately, he seems to be in higher spirits than I thought he'd be. Yes, quite the mental fortitude for someone his age. Well, that's old Mayor McDowell for you. I took the day off from St. Ursula to have some fun at the festival. I'm going to get rid of all that pent-up stress I've built up while working as a nurse. Can't you be quiet for like 1 minute? You're acting like a giddy child. Goodness gracious, it's the anniversary festival. Why do I still have to look after Saron? She's a grown woman. Have a look, food stalls everywhere. I have to eat some of that. Come on, buy some. Buy it yourself. Welcome to Winged Sept. A table for 4? Please, you're welcome to sit at any of the empty seats. Even though it's only the second day, we've already had so many customers this year. This restaurant prides itself on catering to all of our customers' needs, so we need to stay on our toes. Everyone's so obnoxiously merry. This is exactly why I hate Crossbell. Thank goodness this festival enthusiasm doesn't faze me. Welcome to Winged Sept. Unfortunately, we've run out of our lunch A for today, but lunch B and C are still available. Tomorrow my father is coming all the way from the countryside to watch the parade with me. I've got to grab a good spot before it's too late. Hey mister, is the kids meal ready yet? Wanna hurry and eat so I can go play. My son seems to really be enjoying himself here at the festival. We come from Eastern Zamoria. I had my doubts about taking this long journey, but in the end I'd say it was definitely worth the time and energy it took to get here. Since we traveled ages to get to Crossbell, I just want to take it easy and enjoy ourselves. Chief? Deal! Isn't the anniversary festival incredible? I attended last year too, but I have a feeling this year will be even more fantastic. Tia, do you want to eat together? It'll be my treat. I will pass. I see. Maybe next time then. Well, I bring some treats to the special support section later. This man gets too excited. He's in high spirits, huh? I'll make sure to bring a treat for the special support section later. Young man, I'm grateful for you always looking after Theo here. As a boss, I must give you my humble thanks. Cutting the vegetables with a right hand, tending the pan with a left. Ah, I can't keep up. How is one man supposed to prepare 5 dishes at the exact same time? Because of the anniversary festival, our shipment of ingredients got delayed. You're already out of lunch set, eh? Ah man, I should probably go let Hoistov know. Times like this, panicking will get me nowhere. I leave this to the manager's discretion. The highway entrances have been absolutely mobbed since yesterday. I noticed little foreign cars parked outside of them. Do they really all have permits? Most of them have? Hi everyone! Are you going to the festival today? Do you want to play with us? Thanks for the invite, Mimi, but we're a little preoccupied with work right now. Oh really? Being the special support section must be tough. Mimi, sweetie, it's touching that you remembered our name, but you're just a bit off. The special support section? I suppose the job can suck on occasion, yes? You're right, Theodot. Our plan is to visit every single one of the food stalls now. Have fun with suction work today. Hey there guys, I'm glad today isn't as crazy as the first day of the opening ceremony, but the crowd's really something else. Maybe I should have tried to request backup from a precinct. How about some popcorn, folks? It'll be the tastiest thing you'll have all day. I put a lot of work into perfecting my popcorn recipe. That's why it's so like tasty. Best recipe in all of the Red. Try it for yourself and see. Received the recipe for light popcorn. How about some popcorn, folks? It will be the tastiest thing you'll have all day. If you're going to see a play or a concert, there's no better snack to munch on while you watch. Yeah, the balloons for one and all. Doing the anniversary festival, even part-timers like me can get bonuses. I'm fired up. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to visit Crossbell. My wife and I are here on our honeymoon. I would just hope we can make lots of memories. Welcome, this place for buying weapons, so you... just you all. I thought there might have been some over-eager tourists. What are you doing in a gloomy cave like this on such a bright sunny day? Look, if you finished your business here, go on and scram already. It seems he does not want us anywhere near the shop. Are you in the mood for hamburgers? It's a delicious harmony of meat, veggies, and carbs, the perfect junk food. No, I hear that the harbor district has a bunch of food stalls too. You should check them out if you want to have a time. This definitely is the spot. Now, next on the list is the Orbital shop for me. So, this is that store I heard about. Alright, since everybody's busy with the festival, I take a quick glance around. I wonder which camera I should go with. It'd be ideal if it could last me for a good long while. Since all cameras have gotten so cheap, I spoiled myself and purchased one. Taking all the photos I want has always been a dream of mine. With this in hand, I'll document all the great memories of this anniversary festival. The Orbital cameras have been selling, but overall, the sales are still far from where I'd like them to be. Are the food stalls outside drawing customers away from us? I knew we should have advertised more aggressively. Incredible. What in the world is this? To an Orbital illiterate like myself, this stuff is all a gobbledygook. But even so, it's amazing. Wow, there's so many people outside. The festival is so lively, but it's about the same as ever in here. Wow, what a massive crowd. I've been seeing more people visiting the store without actually buying anything though. It kind of makes me want to slip out and do some window shopping of my own this evening. Hey, where to next? Just chilling in Central Square's getting kinda old if you ask me. Yeah, what about the Harbor District? I heard they're doing some concert or whatever over there. We could go see what that's about. Jeez, what's taking her? I bet she's not coming at all. Since Cerrone had the day off today, she told me she'd come pick me up. She didn't stir up some kind of trouble for Mayfair again, did she? My sister Cerrone has been causing Mishi for our childhood friend Mayfair since before I can even remember. Surely she didn't forget about our plans to explore the anniversary festival together, right? They are outside, if you want to go. And got distracted by the food. Welcome to Legion's Foods, right here at the Times department store. The Ebonian smoked pork here is perfect for any ham sandwich. Add in some fresh, crisp lettuce from America and you've got yourself a delicious snack to munch on during the festival. What do you say? Where is the popcorn we had? Good is Randy. You do normal Drifting Cloud and cat food. However, you do get cat food by trying to make popcorn, but oh wait, Ellie and cat food, and I need sesame oil. Okay, for now I'm broke, so cat food and secrecy popcorn with stealth. I actually saw Mishi when I went to Michelin on a date with Scott. I've got to say he's absolutely adorable. You really have to go and see him sometime. You wouldn't believe how many customers brought their whole family along to check out our event yesterday. All of the children were positively ecstatic to see Mishi here for a little visit. Yesterday we hosted an event that featured Michelin's mascot, Mishi. It was a huge hit with tourists and our sales shot up by around 12% compared to last fiscal year. All our planning truly paid off. But they hosted an event like that here? Why did I have to be distracted playing that game with Jonah? Something up to you? It's nothing, forget I said that. Just like I thought, mascots are powerful things. It was definitely worth all the trouble it took to plan. Finally, another shipment of the Archon-Seer pamphlets arrived. They keep selling out. Archon-Seer's popularity never ceases to amaze. Mom often says that she's going to buy herself a reward, but wouldn't it be nice if I got some kind of reward for watching her all day? As a reward for continuing doing my best, I lift the embargo on my secret savings account. Now, off I go to shop to my heart's content. No? Prada proposed the idea of a sales contest to me, taking place during the anniversary festival. She claims she wants to see how much we can increase our sales compared to a normal week. When we used to run our own businesses, we had all sorts of little competitions like that to challenge one another and boost sales. I compare later, on my own probably. Wait for the anniversary festival! But I've actually been kind of worried about something. You see, this one super suspicious individual has been periodically coming in and lurking around the store ever since yesterday. It's a man with glasses and a fancy suit. It sets off quite a few alarm bells, don't you think? I mean, what if he's a terrorist or something? Should I report him to the police? If my hunch is right, then I was able to go hear Mayor McDowell's amazing speech at the ceremony yesterday. I know that he and Speaker Hartman have been at odds lately, but I hope he can stay on track and work toward what's best for Crossbell. During this time of the year, I find that my sales really start to boom. Even though the shop deals in expensive accessories, I found there are a number of people willing to loosen their purse strings. While that's great for us merchants, I admit that the amount of mirrors some of them splurge over fancy trinkets feels rather wasteful. I could swear LoH has one of those. He doesn't, no. Okay, then not. You guys again. Detective Dudley? Oh, what a coincidence. You going shopping? You can obviously see that's not the case. I'm patrolling important areas in Crossbell City. I periodically assess people in heavily populated locations, such as Central Square, the Harbor District, the main streets, and so on. It's my duty to make sure no criminals, terrorists, or the like are able to slip into the anniversary festival unnoticed. That's so. I would not have expected you to be out on such a low-level task. Arguing with that would be a waste of breath. Return to your duties immediately. I imagine you've been given plenty of odd jobs and requests to keep you busy. The amount of people attending this festival this year is outright absurd. Spotting a terrorist or Jäger in this mess would be a miracle. I honestly think Dudley worries a bit too much. Well, he does have to deal with all these foreign VIPs entering Crossbell. I look forward to finding out the results of my sales contest with Hansen. Now that I think about it, I was never able to defeat him in sales back when he ran his own boutique shop. Well, I suppose I finally have to pay him back for all those times he beat me. Now won't I? I only recently moved to Crossbell, so this is my first time experiencing the festival. I have to say, I'm incredibly impressed. Wow, look at all the confetti! It's so colorful! I've heard of something called American omelette rice. Sounds good, I think I'll give it a try. Can't stand hearing about something, not going to check it out myself. I definitely have to go give it a try. Wow, the anniversary festival snuck up so quickly that it caught me off guard. Oh crap, my thesis is due this month. If I'm going to put it all together, I can't afford to spend any more time reading through these reference materials. How could I forget about the deadline? Good morning, welcome to the Crossbell City Library. I had a feeling traffic would slow down during the anniversary festival, but it's perfectly understandable. Everyone's out there to soak in the festivities after all. Alright, please abide by the rules of the library. No food or drink allowed. That means you'd better leave behind any of those tasty treats you purchased from the food stalls. Welcome everyone! Wow, I'm surprised of how many customers there are. Time to party my ass off like it's going out of style. I'm in Crossbell during a festival, so of course I'm gonna let loose. I want to go shopping! I'm over it. No more sightseeing. The only sights I'm seeing are the sales. Hey guys! How's the day been? Keeping busy, I'm sure. Yeah, but that's a festival for you. I'm sure you guys have been just as busy as us. Are you two working today as well? Yeah, but we're just about to take a little break. Holy moly, bro. I wasn't expecting the anniversary festival to be this huge. This whole event might actually be even more bombastic than the Queen's birthday celebration. The Queen's birthday celebration? Oh, she's referring to Queen Alicia II. We celebrate her birthday every year by holding a festival. It's one of the largest annual events in Liberl. Oh, that's right, I forgot you guys are Liberlian. I've actually been to it before, believe it or not. The elegance and spectacle of a festival was truly befitting of a queen. It was an unforgettable experience. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. It's not just elegance and glamour though. They even hold a martial arts tournament at the arena. A tournament, huh? Now that sounds like something more up my alley. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Congrats guys! You should really be proud of yourself after saving the day like that. Saving the day? Are you talking about the assassination attempt? It was more of a mountain of coincidences piling up on top of each other. I'm afraid to think of what would have happened if we weren't as lucky. I wouldn't get hung up on that. Besides, if you hadn't thwarted the assailant, I doubt you would be here enjoying the festival like we are. Yeah, that's right. If you think about it, everyone here owes you big time. Thanks, you too. I'm not used to this much praise. I don't look embarrassed, do I? Red as an apple, my friend. There seems to be quite a few tourists from abroad here for the festival. Well, it makes sense, seeing as Crossbell is an international trade city. We need to keep a close eye on things so we can avoid any trouble before it happens. Alrighty, the festival has just started. Time to join forces and kick butt, everyone! A spectacle truly befitting the Crossbell City Hall. Magnificent. I gotta snap me a photo of this. Here's a dish from the Ash Tree Inn out in America Village. It's a rare chance to try something new, so don't be shy. I didn't think I'd get roped into doing this. Well, I'm having fun at least, so I guess it's fine. Mother's lunchbox. Pretty good item. Just pretty expensive. Are you guys interested in trying some pure American honey? It's our village's specialty. The orbital bus near the east exit of the city will take you to America Village if you're interested in visiting. America is a peaceful village immersed in the beautiful surrounding nature. Are you tired of dealing with the hustle and bustle here in the city? Why not stop by for a visit? We'd love to have you. I managed to sneak in a little break during work. Too bad it's so noisy around here. The Diet's budget meeting begins a week after the anniversary festival. Now's not the time to be fooling around. I'm so frustrated. Now's not the time to be fooling around, yet here we are. We're in hot pursuit of a thief. These scumbags take advantage of poor festival goers every year. Man, when I get my hands on him, I'm going to teach him a lesson or three. Aren't you enjoying this a bit too much? I guess you're right. There's something about simple crimes like theft that just get me going, you know? I love dealing with them because they're easy enough for me to turn my brain off. I don't have to worry about stepping on any toes due to a complex political climate or any of that mumbo jumbo. Wow, that's one big crowd. Be careful, there's bound to be trouble afoot. Usually hall is still under construction. Keep it moving, no pushing, and be careful not to walk in front of any oncoming traffic. The whole department has to take on so many extra duties during the anniversary festival. I'm sure you guys will have a ton more support requests too. Try not to overwork yourself though. Hello SSS, how are you doing today? I'm not too surprised, but the streets seem to be especially crowded with festival goers this year. Good luck with your support requests. No news there. We've received requests to reinforce our patrols in the harbor and entertainment districts. What a pain. I gotta hurry on over the second when my break is done. There's barely any room for us to breathe during the anniversary festival. I only need to get back to patrolling. Suspect apprehended. This dirtbag 40 could try and ruin the festive atmosphere with his mischief. Screw you, I didn't do it! I'm not guilty, you can't prove anything! How was I supposed to know the police would be at a place like that? I just has my right to remain silent. Please do that. Things are just way too busy during the anniversary festival. Don't even have the time to leisurely enjoy my coffee. Anyway, thanks for helping me out today. See you guys around. We're distributing brochures for the festival here. It contains information about the general festival schedule, the parade route, and the stalls in operation. Feel free to take one for yourself. Give me! Give me! Fine, then not. Looks like we can find Mayor McDowell's office behind these stores. Grandfather told me we could stop by his office whenever we'd like. I'm not sure if he's in right now though. He's always so busy. Oh, really? In that case, we should go in and visit him when we are able. I've been giving Mayor McDowell a hand with his work lately. As you know, he's recently lost his secretary in that huge incident. But I don't mind helping out, I've got the time to spare anyway. Ah, welcome everyone. I'm pleased to see you again. My most sincere apologies. I understand it's an anniversary festival, but I have many pressing matters to attend to. I would have loved to have enjoyed a meal with you at least once during this festive period. We understand, sir. You're the mayor of Crossbell. None of us are surprised that you have important duties to handle. More importantly, have you fully recovered from the incident? Oh, that was nothing. I may be old, but I won't be taken down so easily. Heck, this was nothing compared to the tension between the Empire and Republic 30 years ago. Please, Grandfather, we'll be stuck here all day if you start talking about that. I'm sure we'll have plenty more opportunities in the future to share a meal together. And please, promise me you'll take better care of yourself. I know, I promise I will. Thank you, Ellie. We have no reason to go inside.